Hello and welcome once again to Nomad's World. We're playing Minecraft. This is Bedrock Better Together edition. And today we're going to work on our chicken farm. We've got everything, I believe, that we need in order to finish this off. So, first thing we need to do is get rid of all the chickens. Keep too many of them from getting out. Gather up all the loot. And we got a bunch of eggs in here. Got a whole chest of eggs there. And make sure there's no more chickens. I don't know if any got down there. Okay, I think that got rid of all the chickens. Alright. Let's see. Let's grab our... Might need that. We definitely need the pickaxe. Bucket. That's for the lava. Need that. Let's grab our redstone. Love it. I need some sticks. Some more hoppers. More chests. More glass. So, and grab some cobblestone, couple stacks, so we have it. Nothing in here we need, and nothing there. Let's drop off these eggs for now, and get rid of those. Okay, we're gonna need a dispenser. Oh, that gives us that. Let's make about 40 torches. And let's see, we need what do we need for the repeaters? I think it's the smooth stone. Yeah. Alright, so we need to make some of that. Grab some coal. And let's grab that out there. In there. Let's take half. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Rest coal back there. Now we're also going to make, we're going to need this later on. Oh. Where is it? Flint and steel. Okay. And good on that front. Good on that front. Yeah. So now we're just playing the waiting game. Let me grab got in here. one more. Okay. And we're going to make some repeaters. 4 repeaters. Okay, we'll come back to this. Take all this down. Okay. Anything in here? Okay, so we can leave that chest there. We'll take the eggs out of it in a bit. Okay, what we need is we need some slabs. That's okay. How many more? Now 10 repeaters. That should be enough for what we want to do. All right, so first thing we need to do is build the kill chamber for the chickens. We do that by having our hopper feeding into the chest so that when they die, the hopper will feed the cooked chicken and the feathers into the chest. Then on top of that, we crouch, place a slab. Now this slab will keep the chickens elevated slightly, and it'll occupy this box, this block. So there's space above it, but in terms of placing another block, as you can see, it won't go flush with that one, so there's a space. This space right here is going to be lava. That. All right, so next, let's place and glass. We'll do a little more glass on this one, purely so that we have a better view of our chickens getting killed and that it's working and everything. And we're gonna go up 3 more, and then let's use up the rest of this, and we want cobblestone. Okay. Now, above this, we need our dispenser. So let's get rid of those. What am I hitting? Okay. So the chickens will be spit out right there. We need to put dispenser. There. And then we can put glass back. Now we need to get up there. Let's make this a little bit bigger, purely for having the room to work the magic. Okay. And where's my cobblestone? torch. Move it right. And we'll put another torch there and another one there. Just things nice and lit. And make some steps. And then clear out some more room up top here. Now we do have to be careful because we could end up popping out above ground. We don't want that. We want this to all be self-contained underground. All right. Next thing we need, right here at this block, we need our lava. Right like that. And as you can see, it will not go into that space. So when the dispenser kicks out an egg in here and it turns, if and when it turns into a baby chick, the baby chick will be fine. It's not tall enough for its head to stick into the lava, and it will just sit here on this slab and wait. After about, I think it's about 5 minutes or so, I don't remember the exact time, it'll grow up into an adult and it'll be slightly bigger, and its head will be in the lava and it will burn up and die. And then the cooked chicken, it'll be cooked, it'll be swallowed up by the hopper and any feathers, and then that'll be spit into the chest, which we can access that way. So now the next thing we need is something to feed, some way of feeding the dispenser. We'd also need to put the dispenser on a timer. So let's get this. Okay. The dispenser is right there. So let's bring out our, don't need that. Let's put that there. There. Okay. And we're going to need a torch. Chests yet. We're going to work on repeat the timer mechanism for the dispenser. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, so we put some redstone dust there and some there, and now I don't remember if that'll work. I might have to put it here. You know, I don't remember. I don't think that'll work. Let's do that. And just there. And then there. And there. Okay. Put our repeater going there and that way. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a repeater mechanism over here, and it's going to basically create a loop. The signal's just going to go around and around, and every time it hits here, it's going to go on top of this block. When it goes on this block, it powers this block. When this block is powered, the dispenser will be powered. So, next thing we need to do, make some more room. There we go. And don't really care about the resources at the moment. And you want to make sure that these are all facing the direction that you want the path of the signal to go. If you have one going one way and then you have another one going the other way, it's not going to work. All right, and then our dust corners, that'll create this loop. And we've got a spot right here to get the whole thing going. Then we're also going to, let's actually get the thing going, and I'll show you. So I place a torch and destroy it real fast, and it creates the loop. Now, if I was to place a torch, the signal looped all the way around, and it's a continuous loop. So, put our dust there. Let's actually do this. Make a As you can see, the dust also causes doors to open and close when it's next to them. All right, so there's our loop. Every time it comes right here, it's powering that block. Now, it's a pretty fast timer, so we're going to slow it down. I'm right-clicking on the repeaters. The first, when it's right there, that's 1 tick. 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. So think of it in terms of like seconds. So this is a delay of like what they call 4 ticks. It's not 4 seconds exactly, so, obviously. So, but it's a great concept or an analogy of what a tick is. I don't remember how many ticks are in a second, but that seems a bit better. So the signal's much slower. Now the one thing I'm not happy with, see how long about 50% lit up. Yeah, about 50% of this loop is active. So let's break the loop. That'll cause it to stop. And we're going to do this again. Put our torch down and destroy it. Okay, that's better. See how I did that? Once I had them all set to 4, it took a little while longer for this one to pass the signal on to the next one. So now it's a single repeater at a time. There may be a slight 2 repeaters at once every once in a while, but that'll be more of the signal strength. So we've got our timer, and that is causing, you can hear the ticks. Every time it ticks, that means the dispenser would kick out an egg. Now, on this side, we are going to, first of all, let's make some more room. Okay, and we need hoppers. Did I bring hoppers with me? Yes, I did. Okay. We don't need the redstone now. The torch or the coal. We do need some chests and the hoppers. And that should be good. Okay. And so we crouch place that that's that hopper feeding into the dispenser. Crouch, place another one. As you can see, it's feeding into that one. And on top of that, we're going to place a double chest. This is where we're going to put all of our eggs. Okay. Now we are going to have to break those blocks. Okay. And want to close off that. There we go. Okay. Now, for this one, what we're going to do is, first let's get the eggs in there. Let's organize this a little bit. Okay. All right. And you can hear it spitting out the eggs already. Oh, there's our first baby chick. And you can see that his head, even though it's touching the lava, it doesn't, he's not tall enough for the lava to cause him any damage. Now, if he was to jump up a little bit, then he would suffer some damage. Let's go ahead and continue loading up that chest. Somebody on a video showed how to get multiple items to the same type to go into your inventory or vice versa into a chest, and I can't for the life of me remember how to do that. I always thought it was a Java thing or a mod, but it turns out it may be something that I can do in Better Together. So I'm going to find that out and share that with you once I remember how to do it. And I'll probably play around with it and make it work real good. All right, so our eggs dispense into the through the hoppers into the dispenser and get spit out via the timer mechanism. Once they cook, they'll end up in there. All right, now we need to make a new chicken farm. We've got our cooker and we've got our egg dispenser. We need to basically continue filling our egg chest. So first thing we're going to do, let's up here and clear these 2 blocks out. Chest, torch there, torch there. Okay. And so we first need, do I have any more? I don't have any more hoppers. We'll make a hopper real quick. Grab these, those, and let's see, I've got, oh, I need iron. That's what it is. Hopper. Okay. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to aim. I could put it on top, aiming in, but then that means our chickens are going to be up here. We're going to make use of our space a little bit better than that. And we're going to put our chickens right there. And we're actually going, oh no, yeah. I was going to say we're going to put more, another one right here, but I only made one hopper, so that's fine. Next thing we need is glass. And that. Pull that out of the way. Okay, so we're going to close off the back side. And this I could have used cobblestone there. I should have. Like that. Okay. And then in front of this, I want to have access to this. It really doesn't matter, but I want to be able to get in here and get some eggs. So I'm going to leave this open. And that does sometimes create issues with the spawning of the eggs. They sometimes can slip through the corners. So like if this block here is empty right here, then if that's not there, then the chickens sitting here can escape through that way. I'm not going to be too concerned about it because I can always feed more in there. But we do want, and I'll break these blocks out. That. And let's get that from it. Like that. That way they only have one, well, there's 2 blocks there that they get out. But there shouldn't be too much loss in that regard. All right, so I can access that chest like that. Let's grab some eggs. Put our chickens back in the machine. Now, the next thing we need is to get back there. Okay, that. Okay, and that. Torch, another block there. There. So now we can pop our eggs. Come on, go in there. Okay, we'll see if that must be an issue. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for a little bit. I'm going to try and get about 20 or so eggs in there, or chickens in there, and I will be right back. All right, so we're not going to close that off. We're going to leave it open. They can't get out of there. And these out of here. So we've got a decent number of chickens in there. I lost count. There's more than 20 in there, and they'll continue laying eggs. which will continue to supply the chicken feeder. And eventually we'll get some cooked chicken and feathers. Right now I'm going to leave it. And you could make this all vertical. I tend to do it vertically, but sometimes, like in this case, it's only a few blocks to the surface, so I thought I'd go this route and come into the sides of the dispenser with the eggs and the timer mechanism. So I think that'll work out better. And one thing I want to do is block this off a little bit. That'll protect it a little bit. That block, I don't like it. There we go. So we have ourselves a chicken room, and what I can do later is, if I need to, I can just build up some blocks in order to get up there to feed more chickens in there. Occasionally, if your game crashes or you close out the game without exiting, it won't save the chickens properly, and you could lose. Quite often, I would lose like half of them, and then the next time it happened, I would lose another half. Eventually, I have no chickens at all. Hopefully, by the time it'll happen eventually, um, simply the game crashing or whatnot. Um, but hopefully, by the time that happens, this chest will have a decent amount of chicken in it. I'll have some eggs. In fact, I'm gonna take a few more eggs. I'm gonna go put those in the food chest so that I have some backups. Let's move that there. We're gonna keep one row of eggs. And I don't remember what the percentage chance is, but there's every time you throw an egg against the wall, it has a chance to make a baby chick hatch. But and I don't remember what the percentage chance is, but I'm sure there's more than one. Yeah, there's several baby chicks there, and they should soon be growing up and filling that chest. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a moment, and I'm going to regroup my inventory and eat some food because character needs to eat his hunger. I'm going to redo my inventory here and prepare for the next task, which is going down and obtaining obsidian. And so I'm going to pause, redo my inventory, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I think I got everything I need. I got some buckets with water. Goes there. I did get. Check what we looked at. I haven't rested in the bed for a while. I tend to let my character be logged in while I go to sleep or go to work or whatever. And because I'm on hard mode, the chance of phantoms spawning, which are some flying creatures, is increased. I don't see any, so we're okay. But we're done outside for the moment. So what I've done is I've got my sword still. I made another pickaxe, made a new shovel that I'm going to need. I grabbed my diamond pickaxe for the obsidian. Probably don't need that bucket. I got my flint and steel, which I'll need in a little while. And I got 2 buckets of water. What we're going to do is we're going to go down to our mining area. Yep, down. And we're going to go find some lava. I remember there being some lava down here. Let's go this way. And sword, just in case. Oh, I heard some water. Okay, that's right here. Oh, and I didn't bring any blocks of cobblestone. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab. There we go. Block that off so that we don't have to worry about getting shot at in the back. All right, now we're gonna step up here. We're above the water level when we do this. Then we get our water back. Now, next thing we're gonna do we're going to make an infinite water source. Just in case. Never know when one might come in handy. Now, the way this works, you need 2 buckets of water. You need 3 spots here in this trough. Okay. Put 1 bucket on that end. Put 1 bucket on that end, and then this will fill in from both sides. And these 2 spots that I had were water source blocks. That creates a water source block between them. So now, every time I use a bucket to grab some water from the center block, it will recreate that water source block. So I have an infinite amount of water right here. Now the next thing, cobblestone, with the buckets of water. Actually, we're gonna. Okay, and we're going to. We're not actually blocking the water blocks from being there. We're just covering them up so we don't actually grab them. And we only grab the one in the middle. Now, the next thing, I got some redstone here. I'm going to, there we go, turn all the lava into obsidian. Just by placing water, it covers over. Now, there might be more lava underneath, and that's fine. But what we're going to do is first mine around it. Now, don't know what's underneath this gravel. Oops, see, that would be bad. So we're going to take our water bucket there, and it converts those lava. Those aren't only the lava source blocks turn into obsidian. If it's a flow of lava, then it turns into cobblestone. So that's a way of making an infinite amount of cobblestone, which will make one of those farms at some point. Let's put cobblestone there. Now we've got our nice little platform here that we're safe to stand on. And when we mine this obsidian, even if there's lava underneath, we're safe. Now, the only way to mine obsidian and receive the obsidian, I don't think an iron pickaxe will actually do any damage to it. You need a diamond pickaxe, and it does take a little while, as you can tell. Now there is ways of speeding it up with enchants, but I don't have those yet, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, now when I break this block, there may be lava in that corner there, so I may have to back away real quick. Oh, okay. And then because I don't know what is underneath those, I don't want to step on them, I'm going to go and remove that gravel in a little bit. Okay, there's some lava, which we already knew because we got cobblestone. All right, now there is a chance that when you are mining something and that it might fall into the lava and burn up. It'll burn up instantly. So the way to prevent that, first let's get rid of this grab our water. There we go. So now, and let's put some torches so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so those were lava source blocks. So those turned into obsidian, while these ones from the flow turned into cobblestone. All right, now we continue with the excavation of our obsidian. The way to prevent your obsidian from falling into the lava is to get right up next to the block. I move until I can't move forward anymore. But then I release on the keyboard, so I'm not continuing to move forward. I don't want to, when the block breaks, I don't want to step into the lava. All right, and then being that close causes me to grab the lava, or the obsidian, before it falls into the lava. So I'm not going to do that block there because that would just fall into the lava and burn up. So that would be a waste. But I can get this one. Okay, I got 9. So we need some more water. There we go. And we just continue the process. Now, we don't need a lot of obsidian. I usually grab about 12. So we'll get a couple more. And then we're going to go build our portal. There we go. All right. So we know there's lava back there. So this is a good spot if we need more lava, which we probably will. And we've got our water source block if we need it. And we'll head back up. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll stay down here, low to the bottom. If we go too much lower, we'll hit the bedrock. But being low down here typically means you're going to be low down in the nether. So let's dig out a spot here. Let's go right here. And we'll use our regular iron pickaxe because we don't want to destroy, we don't want to use up durability on the diamond pickaxe. We want to save that as much as possible. And that's good that way. So this way. Okay. just make ourselves a little room. And this will be our Nether Portal room. Oh, we're gonna need we'll grab some cobblestone, and we need another door. Let's go grab that door. I think I got enough cobblestone. Okay, I'm losing some chickens somehow. There's some food. 29 cooked chickens already. All right. Close that door off. Chicken there, no. Got chickens for days up here. We have some resources that we have on us. Don't need the water at this point. Got that. Drop that off. Need that and that. Rid of the feathers for now. Any doors made? So we need wood, doors. Drop this egg off. As you can see, this is already empty of eggs, and that's fine. The idea is that they will continue to lay eggs, and we'll probably throw more eggs in there eventually. And what we can do is we can shut off our timer so that it stops spitting out the eggs. We can rebuild our egg supply, throw a bunch more chickens in there, but it really doesn't make much difference because as long as those guys keep laying eggs, they're going to keep spitting out and making more chickens. All right, we got our doors. Now, the reason for the doors is both to keep stuff from getting in here and keep stuff from getting out. Because once you have a portal, sometimes stuff will come through the portal into this room, and we don't want that. When they do, if something does come through, we want it to stay in this room so we can deal with it. Typically, you're talking about zombie pigmen, which aren't really an issue. It is hard mode, so they're a little tougher, but you can deal with them pretty easily. All right, so we got this is a decent size. All right, now let's clear out some of this ceiling. I'm going to go ahead and clear this room out. And it won't take very long. Some more iron. I'm going to grab that. I don't know if you can hear that, but my cat is meowing at me. I think he wants to go outside here. Grab this iron real quick. All right. And we'll fill in space. All right. Let's put some light on the subject. All right, now we need our obsidian. Those. Okay, we're gonna put. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's do a 2 blocks for obsidian. Then we go. This and that. I know I missed the corners, it's fine. I typically would normally have this in the ceiling so it feels more, you know, like a little room portal, but and I always have some room on the back side and a way to go around. All right, that's that. Next, we take our flint and steel. Any fire, any form of fire. You could be doing a flame arrow. You could do some lava, burn some wood, something like that, and it'll create the portal. So now we've got our portal, and we are going to go through and see where we're at on the other side. And you stand till you start seeing that. Okay. Finish stepping through. Look around real quick. If you have to, run back through the portal. Looks like a nice safe spot. That's good. These fire spots, you can just hit them with your hand. It doesn't matter. Just don't step in them. That'll get rid of those. Okay, so these blocks are magma blocks. You don't want to step on them. They will cause you damage. These blocks are netherrack, and they are the primary block in the zone. Like 95% of the zone's blocks are comprised of this material. They are, if you use a pickaxe, they break really easy. So it's possible to gather a lot of them very quickly. And you can use a pickaxe on those things, the magma blocks, and gather those up too. All right, so this is what we came for. There's some nether quartz. We want some of that. We don't care about the magma blocks right now. Nether quartz. Again, use the pickaxe. And as you can see next on the right here, you got nether quartz. and this is used for a number of things. We'll get into that later. I'll end up collecting this off the screen. There's a drop off there. Let's use this netherrack, fill that in so we don't fall in there. Now what we're looking for is some soul sand. That is a different block that is in here. Let's get this stuff. About that one. That's why I made another pickaxe. Okay, I need some more. Gather a bit hand. Okay. And that'll go into our little collection of resources. Let's keep looking. We're looking for soul sand. That's what we're here. You got to be careful. Sometimes there is a hole in the ground that you won't see. Now, if you remember, when we entered the portal, we were at 13. This had us up at what was that? 34. So we got a little ways that we can go down, and going up to about, I want to say it's 128 is the maximum. Go up. So now I've explored everything open to me. Let's try down here. No, I'm down here. Okay. Close that back off. All right, so I'm gonna have to do some exploring to find the soul sand. I'm not going to keep you around for that. I'm going to do that off camera. And oh, there's another spot there. Path here. Let's get there. I don't want to end up accidentally using that. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just, ouch. Diamonds are hard to come by. I want to hold on to the durability of that tool as long as I can. Now what you're hearing is called a nast. And they are not that hard to deal with, but better to avoid them when you can. Let's just go this way. There's also in this world lots of lava and lots of mobs that are resistant to fire damage. And there's some gravel and a few other, there's nether brick, which is a building block of the fortresses. Very useful block to have. Okay, I'm not getting to the soul sand very quick. So I'm going to find that on my own time. That's going to do it for this episode. What we're going to do next episode is we're going to utilize the soul sand, glass, and the and water mechanics to make a skeleton farm, and so that we can start obtaining our some equipment, some armor, or additional armor, bows, arrows, and whatnot. And with that, I wish you all luck, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to also check out my YouTube videos on 7 Days to Die. I'm doing quite a bit of testing right now. I'm going to end up doing a Let's Play eventually. Look at that, 50 chickens. That's awesome. And this thing will just keep going. I'm going to end up being logged out. Well, I'm not going to log out, but I'm going to be go do some real world stuff, and while I'm close to that, it should continue to generate cooked chicken for me. So please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am Nomad, and this is Nomad's World playing Minecraft, and see you next time.